All right, class, welcome back to Photo School. Okay, let's talk about my favorite tools that I use as a photographer. Number one is the Magic Hour app. This tells you the times that the sun will be setting and rising so you can be shooting at the best possible times. Number two is Lightroom. I think this one might be obvious, but maybe not. Lightroom is where I edit all of my photos. I could not do anything without it. And it is something that just takes time to learn. So, the best way to learn Lightroom is to just honestly go in and practice. You can go to Unsplash and find a photo and plug it in and just practice editing a random photo. That's what I did when I first started, so I could see what my editing style would look like on someone else's photo. So, and then number three is Calendly. It is a booking service that you can create links to send to your clients where that they have access to your calendar and can book when they want to have photo shoots. It makes you look so professional. It is so easy to then manage. And then you don't have to message people saying, well, like, I could do this time or I could do this time. Nope. You just send them your link and then they can book whenever works best for them. It is so easy and it is a free tool unless you want to have like 1,000 links. But if you just have one booking link, it's free to use and it has really helped me with my business. Okay, next we're going to be talking about flash drives. And I am actually quite surprised about the amount of people who do not use flash drives, which is totally fair because when I was starting, I would put all of my photos directly onto my laptop and then I would get that storage full notification and scramble to delete everything on my laptop just so I could put someone's photos on there. Which was so dumb. Like, I should not have been doing that. And then I figured out what a flash drive was. This is a 4 terabyte flash drive. I normally use between a 2 terabyte to a 4 terabyte flash drive. And what you need to do is first find a flash drive that is compatible with your computer. So when you buy them, they'll say, like, on the back, compatible with Mac or Windows or whatever, because you don't want to buy one that's compatible for Windows and not Mac if you have a Mac, and vice versa. So make sure that your flash drive says that it's compatible with the type of computer that you have. All you need to do is plug your flash drive into your computer. There will be an icon on the left that will say, like, my passport, flash drive, whatever it is. Click on that. You have the ability to then drag anything you want into that and it will be saved in that area. So when you're done taking photos, you can take your SD card and upload it into your computer and have access to all of your photos, and then simply drag the folder from your SD card to your flash drive, and then you're good. Everything is saved in that one spot, and then you can export your flash drive and you're all good. There's nothing on your computer. And then when you plug your flash drive back in, all of your photos will be right there for you. So you don't have to save anything on your computer directly. Then when you go to export your photos, so say you're working in Lightroom, I usually like Command A all of my photos and then click to export and export them to my flash drive. I make folders for all of my couples, and every folder has all of their raw images and then all of the edited images. So that is kind of my process, which leads me to maybe we should talk a little bit more about workflow and process. As a photographer, it is very important that you stay organized, and one of the ways that I like to do it is kind of this system that I've built. The first is obviously you take your photos, and then what I like to do is I like to take all of the photos from my camera, from that SD card, and put them onto a flash drive. Once they are all on the flash drive, then I will go through those photos that are in there and I will sift through the ones that I want to edit. I don't put them all into Lightroom because that would be way too many photos. I pick the ones that I want and I put them into Lightroom. I edit all of my photos in Lightroom, and then I go back to my flash drive and I will create a folder in my flash drive and name it whoever I just took photos of. So if it's the couple, the senior, whatever it is, that's what I name the folder. And then in that folder, put all of their raw images directly in there. And then I create another folder within that folder called edited images. And that's where I export all of my Lightroom photos when I'm done editing, and I put it in that folder. So then you have this analog of all of your photos over time. So you don't need to like keep deleting things to make room for new photos. You can just have everything on a flash drive. And then once this baddie fills up, you just get a new one. So that is one of those like add-on expenses is flash drives. But I would say my 4 terabyte lasts me, and I do take a lot of photos. I probably go through like 2 a year. So that's my recommended workflow for exporting photos and saving them. Oh, I hear the bell. I hear the bell. So that is an end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.